10 gigantic monster you will be glad are extinct. Number 1. Titanoboa. Imagine a snake that was longer than a bus, heavier than a car, and could swallow a crocodile whole. That's Titanoboa, the largest snake that ever lived. This beast slithered through the swamps of Colombia 60 million years ago, crushing and devouring anything in its path. Its bite force was estimated to be 400 pounds per square inch, enough to break bones and pierce armor. No wonder it was the top predator of its time. Number 2. Liopleurodon. If you thought sharks were scary, wait until you see Liopleurodon, the biggest marine reptile that ever lived. This creature was 25 meters long and weighed 150 tons, making it bigger than a blue whale. It had 4 massive flippers that propelled it through the water at speeds of up to 35 kilometers per hour. It also had a huge head with a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth that could tear apart anything it caught. Liopleurodon ruled the oceans 160 million years ago, during the Jurassic period. Number 3. Megalodon. Speaking of sharks, Megalodon was the largest shark ever, and one of the most powerful predators in history. Megalodon was 18 meters long and weighed 60 tons, making it 3 times bigger than a great white shark. It had a bite force of 18 tons per square inch, enough to crush a car. It could eat up to 2,500 kilograms of food per day, including whales, dolphins, seals, and other sharks. Megalodon lived from 23 to 3 million years ago, during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. Number 4. Quetzalcoatlus. If you thought pterodactyls were cool, you'll be amazed by Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying animal that ever lived. Quetzalcoatlus had a wingspan of 12 meters and a height of 6 meters, making it as big as a small plane. It could fly at speeds of up to 130 kilometers per hour and soar for days without landing. It was also a formidable hunter, using its long beak and sharp claws to snatch prey from the ground or the air. Quetzalcoatlus lived 68 to 66 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period. Number 5. Forus racidae. Forus racidae were a group of flightless birds that were also known as terror birds, and for good reason. These birds were up to 3 meters tall and weighed up to 400 kilograms. They had powerful legs that allowed them to run at speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour, and massive heads with hooked beaks that could deliver devastating blows to their prey. They hunted mammals, reptiles, and even other birds, using their speed and agility to chase them down. Forus racidae lived from 62 to 2 million years ago, in South America and North America. Number 6. Euphoberia. If you hate centipedes, you'll be terrified by Euphoberia, the giant centipede that lived 300 million years ago, during the Carboniferous period. Euphoberia was over a meter long and had hundreds of legs that could move in any direction. It also had venomous fangs that could paralyze or kill its prey. It fed on insects, worms, amphibians, and even small reptiles. Euphoberia was one of the largest land invertebrates ever. Number 7. Camarasaurus. Camarasaurus was a giant squid that lived 470 million years ago, during the Ordovician period. It was over 9 meters long and had a cone-shaped shell that protected its soft body. It had tentacles with suckers and hooks that could grab and hold its prey. It also had a sharp beak that could bite through armor and flesh. It fed on fish, crustaceans, and other mollusks. Camarasaurus was one of the first cephalopods to evolve. Number 8. Gecalopterus. Gecalopterus was a giant sea scorpion that lived 390 million years ago, during the Devonian period. It was over 2.5 meters long and had a pair of huge claws that could crush anything in its way. It also had a long tail with a venomous sting that could inflict serious damage. It fed on fish, amphibians, and other arthropods. Gecalopterus was one of the largest arthropods ever. 9. Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus rex was the king of the dinosaurs and one of the most famous extinct animals ever. It lived 68 to 66 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period. It was over 12 meters long and weighed up to 9 tons. It had a massive skull with a mouth full of serrated teeth that could rip apart flesh and bone. It also had powerful legs that could run at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour, and a long tail that helped it balance. It fed on large herbivorous dinosaurs, such as Triceratops and Edmontosaurus. Number 10. Smilodon. Smilodon was a saber-toothed cat that lived from 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago, during the Pleistocene epoch. It was over 2 meters long and weighed up to 400 kilograms. It had a muscular body with short legs and a long tail. It also had a pair of elongated canine teeth that could grow up to 28 centimeters long. These teeth were used to stab and slash its prey, such as bison, horses, and mammoths. Smilodon was one of the most iconic Ice Age animals.